Did you know that Leonardo da Vinci, when painting the 12 apostles with Jesus the Last Supper, has hidden the Illuminati triangle in his painting, also hiding all the secrets of this secret society, the same secrets that have made everyone prosper unlimited abundance in the entire period of time in history? Forget the complicated meditation techniques. Ignore the preaching about the law of attraction. Forget all the self-help books you've ever read, because it's all a big distraction from the most powerful secret that has been kept from you. Listen, I know this might seem unbelievable at first. They will try to discredit or even silence this information. But since no one else is talking about it, I'm putting everything at risk to share the truth with you. As you are about to find out, the ancient Illuminati of India, the 9 unknown men, did not need complicated rituals to manifest abundance, because they had something even more powerful, the knowledge of the pineal gland, originally believed to be a discovery of these 9 unknown men. The pineal gland is a latent potential that resides within you, anchored in the microcrystals of your skull. For thousands of years, this secret was kept, hidden from public view. But as modern science is now proving what the world's first secret society already knew centuries ago, the truth is that you come pre-programmed with the ability to manifest abundance, and the key to awakening this capacity lies in these microcrystals. In fact, it's so easy that the process happens while you sleep. And the best part is that it works for any living human being on Earth today, no matter what your situation is at the moment. Because the truth is that it has already helped thousands of ordinary people to completely transform their lives and to give them a life full of freedom and prosperity. But this has nothing to do with the law of attraction, reciting silly affirmations, or writing in a diary every morning. Instead, it's as simple as pressing a button and going to sleep. And look, I understand that the simplicity makes this seem too good to be true. But when you see the story of how this ancient secret society manifested abundance effortlessly, and the cold, hard science that now explains exactly how they did it, you will understand the truth about how the flow of abundance really works. Get ready to unlock an unlimited flow of abundance in your life with the pineal gland. Allow me to introduce myself real quick. Hi, my name is Jason McBee, and the truth is I'm nobody special. I just happened to stumble upon the most incredible life-altering discovery of our lifetime. Completely on accident. In fact, when I discovered the secret that I'm sharing in this short video today, I was at the lowest point of my life. You could even say I'd hit rock bottom. At the time, I was a 35-year-old Amazon delivery driver living in the suburbs of Philadelphia with my wife and 2 kids. And while we never had much money, the debt and the arguments just started to add up over the years. So the downward spiral was more gradual than anything. If you're at least in your 30s, you probably get what I'm saying. As the years went by, I took on more financial responsibilities than I could handle. The worst part is I'd see these other people from high school seemingly crushing it in life. Successful careers with their own starter mansions and a trophy wife to take on their endless supply of luxury vacations. Meanwhile, it seemed like I was always working more while barely scraping by. Maybe you can relate, because despite working longer hours, I could never get a handle on my spending or the mounting debt. This, of course, put a strain on my marriage as my wife and I were constantly arguing about money. The stress from all this began taking a toll on my mental health, and I felt trapped at my dead-end job. So I just kept sinking further and further into debt and despair, and I became increasingly isolated from my family and my friends. I felt like an outcast during Christmas and birthday parties. One day I noticed that my kids had stopped asking me to attend their basketball games altogether. Suddenly I was the loser dad, and yet all I could do is struggle to barely keep my head above water. Sound familiar? If so, you're not alone. Come to find out, this is the average American adult's existence. It's all too common, and yet most of us just go on pretending everything is all right. At least that's what I was doing, all while I felt like I was losing the support and love of the people I needed the most, my wife and kids. And then finally it happened. The straw that broke the camel's back. It was a few days before Christmas, and our furnace went out. And just like that, we needed a $3,000 emergency house repair. Problem was, I maxed out every last credit card I had on Christmas gifts that year. So I was flat broke, and there was no way I would be able to get a new furnace for at least a month. When I broke the news to my wife while standing in front of the Christmas tree, I could see my daughter shivering in her footed pajamas. And my heart broke as she looked up at me with fearful eyes and said, "Daddy, I'm freezing." That's when I noticed her lips were starting to turn blue. And that was it. My wife said she couldn't do it anymore, so she packed up the kids right then and there and left. On her way out, she told me she was filing for divorce because she and the kids deserved better. The worst part is, she was right. I'd failed as a husband and as a father. And while that was the worst, most shameful day of my entire life, I never would have discovered this ancient secret that I'm sharing with you today if that day hadn't come. Because it was when I was at my lowest point that sparked the decision to take a journey across the globe. I needed to do something to save my marriage and be the man my family needed me to be, the man I promised them I'd be. So right around that time, some weird things started to happen. And looking back, I realized it was the hand of the universe that was guiding me along the way. The same gentle hand the universe used to guide you to this video today.